Guys, I talked with your coach here through the rest of the season. We talked about a little checklist. The first one was a big one. North Central Conference outright champions. Check that one off the list for the first time in 47 years. Sub-state champions. We checked that one off the list. For the first time in 10 years. Here's the final checklist right here. You got the state title. Now let's revisit something here. Let's go back to this game down here. This one called Sheraton in Clear Lake. Tell you a quick story here. Some of you know it, some of you have asked me about it. There's always radio stations from all over the state covering the baseball tournament. The guys that were covering for Sheraton had you guys dead in the 4th inning. They were saying on the air, can't hit our pitcher. You know, we're playing great. We're hitting you, their guys. They're singing this on the air. Off the air, I don't know. That's an okay conversation out there. But they're saying that on the air, and I'm just sitting there like, I've seen these cardiac kids play all year. So instead of turning to them and telling them off, between innings, I'm like, I'll just put it on Facebook to our friends here and say, here's these guys that are full of beans, and they turned out to be full of beans. That was an amazing comeback. I think I knew at that point, you guys had that kind of heart. At that point in the state tournament, the next 2 games are going to be great. You guys absolutely proved that. Guys, just one more thing, and I'll turn it back over to Dale here. Make sure that when you go home tonight, before you go to bed, thank your parents, because they put so much hard time and effort to support you guys and your efforts, and it pays off for you in a state title. And make sure you thank them, because we have the best parents in the land here. They're behind you 100%. So please do that tonight when you go home. Thank your parents, because they are the best in the world, and that's why I enjoy doing Clear Lake sports, because you the parents bring these people like a part of a family, and it's the best atmosphere in the world. We've got the best kids in the world here as well. And we got a state title right here.
This guy right here, I don't know, I don't even remember the first time I met Bob when I moved to town, but let's give it up for Bob. This guy's awesome. He's always, he's just Mr. Clear Lake, I think. So Bob, thanks for helping us and being a huge person, a huge ambassador for Clear Lake sports and Clear Lake. Bob, you do a great job. So I would like, well, before I bring him up, Eric Perry and I rode down the game tonight together, and we were talking all the way down and all the way back, and Seth's name comes up. And what you need to know is that Eric and Seth eat lunch every day together, and I think it's been, what, the last 3 years? Sadly enough. And there's usually there's a debate or two each lunch shift. So I won't go into anything, Coach, because Eric and I, I'll let Eric tell. He says he's got some thing out of Weber's billfold that he wants to talk to you about the first few lunch shifts of the next school year. So I just try to prepare you so you're ready. So he's going to pull out the list from his billfold, and he's going to get the one from Weber's billfold. And it sounds to me like you guys will have plenty to talk about this year. So, ladies and gentlemen, the coach of the Class 2